It's Jasmill. Welcome back to my channel, and today we're gonna switch things up and go back to like health and wellness goals. I did one video on tracking my meals, and I started doing that in the beginning of January 2021. So if you want to see that video about how I track my meals, what app I use, and examples of what I eat as a vegan plant-based person, then please go watch that video. But today we're gonna talk all about waist trainers. And I'm going to show you guys some of my past waist trainers, my old waist trainers that I was using before, and a new waist trainer that I have today, which is probably in the title. It's the waist trainer by Shape Waist and Casi Davis. And Casi Davis is such a beautiful girl. She is literally body goals. I love the content that she creates on YouTube and on Instagram. On YouTube, she has amazing, like, quick home workouts for booty, butt, just overall, like, full body. And she's an Instagram model, of course, but she's a baddie and she's just a boss, and she's so helpful and she's so sweet. And I really love following her. It really inspires me. And a lot of people, you know, like to assume now, and even I do too, that a lot of these like Instagram model, fitness models on Instagram get their bodies done. But I can tell that she works out for her body and that she works out for her body. She definitely has good genetics. You know, she has a very petite frame, but she does carry her majority of like the fat in her bum, like in her back. And I'm not saying that, you know, this waist trainer is going to give me her body. Of course not. I'm going to have to work out and put in hard work and eat healthy and track my meals and just work on getting the body of my dreams and work with my genetics and everything. But the reason why I wanted to get her waist trainer was because I've never seen anything like it. So I have two waist trainers, and I'm going to show you guys those waist trainers in a later part of the video. But they're long, and it's fine for like the front of my stomach and the front of my body because I have a long torso. And this waist trainer by Casi Davis, it is pretty short. It's more for like a short torso, like shorter girls, petite girls. But the back of the waist trainer is only 5 inches. So it's more like a corset belt, you know? It's like a waist training belt kind of, because it doesn't push down on the top of your butt. So your butt feels so free. Like my waist trainer was always digging into my butt, and I have like a pretty long butt, even though it's pretty small. My butt starts like right here, and the waist trainers would always go like down to here. So I just feel like, you know, like a waist trainer like this with a short back is amazing and like kind of genius. And I don't know why I haven't seen many waist trainers like that before. One thing I do wish though is that it had 4 clasps. This one only has 2. And I got it in a size medium. My waist size is about 30 to 31 inches. When I'm really bloated, I can get up to like 32, 33 inches. But my goal is definitely to be 27, 28, maybe 26 if I'm lucky. And I feel like it's gonna be really hard for me because I've been working out and training for about 4 or 5 years. And even though I have been able to lean out and put on really good muscle, the weight in my belly area has been so stubborn. So now I'm taking waist training really seriously. I'm wearing it about 7 to 8 plus hours every day, maybe taking 1 day a week off, and really putting in good fuel in my body and the right amount of calories in my bodies, because I have a tendency to overeat and I do have fat genes and I put on weight easily. I love also that it's latex, I believe, and it's just really comfortable. Like, even though this waist trainer is like a little bit tighter than my other waist trainers that I had in the past, it still kind of feels comfortable. And I think it is because the back allows your butt to not feel constricted and to breathe. And then it's just super soft on the inside. So I feel like it's really, really comfortable. I wore it yesterday to the museum in Boston that I went on a sister date with my sister. And like, it felt really good. Like, I didn't feel like uncomfortable. And usually I do feel really uncomfortable, but with this one, it just feels really good. One thing though is because it is shorter and tighter, I get a lot of fat hanging out here and here, my back fat, which hopefully I can lean out more But this is my stomach. I even think I can go to the second one. It is a little bit hard to put it on just because it has less clasps. So it's harder to get them to buckle in, and the clasps are pretty short. Usually the waist trainers that I've had before, they have more clasp and they're a little bit longer. It's a little bit kind of easier to put it on, but hard to take off. But this one has less clasps. I have like a list when I say that word. This is the waist trainer, and as you can see, because it's a little bit shorter, it compresses the body part that you want to help lean out and shape. It doesn't dig into your hips, and it allows your hips to like come out more. So it gives you the illusion of bigger hips, like you look like you have bigger hips. So that's really beautiful. And then it just like naturally does give you that hourglass figure. With regular waist trainers, they're just straight down, but see how it stops like right above where your butt begins? I love that. And it's sexy. Like, it looks hella sexy. Let me know what you guys think of this video. If you guys like this, if you guys want like 3-month updates, just like I'm doing my financial updates and my career updates. I bought my waist trainer in early 2020, and then when quarantine came around, like, I would use it. I bought this one, first of all. This one from Amazon. And it's a medium. And it was all right, you know, it's kind of long torso. Let me put it on. Yeah, so this waist trainer is a little bit more flexible, and I think it might be because it's cheap. It was like $20 on Amazon. It's a medium. When I first got it, I didn't really think that it was such, like, I didn't have to take it to such an extreme and intense level, and I didn't really read the basics about using a waist trainer. So I only used it for like 2 hours a day, and I used it to go to the gym. And that's because I really liked the support that it gave my back. So when I was doing like squatting and deadlifting, I felt like I really liked my back feeling secure, and like it was like protecting me from injury. And then when I would do my jogging on the treadmill, I felt like it was also like making my stomach warm up a bit. So I liked that my stomach was sweating a little bit more. And yeah, it just looked good too. Like when you're wearing your sports bra and you're wearing your gym leggings and you're wearing your waist trainer, it looks really good aesthetically. So I only did that, and I feel like that's why I really didn't really see results. And then I lost interest in quarantine, and I wore it here and there, like around the house, but I didn't really care too much about it. And then I kind of like stopped wearing it, you know. I'm taking it more seriously, and I'm doing it more like as a lifestyle to really like get my ribs back into like alignment, kind of like shrink them a bit and get them to be more curved inwards, and really like just get that shape that I want, you know, that hourglass slim waist that I want and slim belly that I want. And just help feeling like you don't need to eat so much, because you do get full a little bit faster. So this one is again my first one, and it is a little bit stretchy because I feel like I did stretch it when I went to the gym, and it's also not that great quality. Okay, so now what I'm doing is I'm making it a lifestyle, like I said before. And for you to see real results with the waist trainer, you have to wear it about 5 to 8 hours a day. And I've been doing about 7 hours a day, like 5 to 7 hours a day, mostly 7. And you're doing it for like at least 6 days a week, 7 days a week, like every day you have to do it. This one is an old one that my sister had lying around, and I took it because she wasn't using it anymore. And I feel like it is a lot tighter, even though it's the same medium size. I can only get to the 3rd hook right now. I can't get to this last hook. So I feel like it is a lot tighter, and it just works a lot more. Like it's more structured. And then the top, I can always like go to the last one at the top. But yeah, it kind of does suck. It does suck. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't like feeling uncomfortable. Like my style and motto in life is like I like to be comfortable and cozy. And with a waist trainer, you kind of have to give that up. Like, you are going to be uncomfortable. It is going to be uncomfortable to like bend down, especially when you're just new to waist training and the waist trainer does feel really tight and you're in the beginning stages of it. Sometimes throughout the day, like I feel like I get a little bit of a headache like at the end of the day when I take it off, and I think it's just like the blood flow is finally releasing, so that's not that great. But I just drink a lot of water. And then sometimes I also find myself feeling a little bit claustrophobic, like when I'm sitting down and doing some studying or working or whatever, and I'm sitting down on a chair and I've been having my waist trainer on for like a few hours, I feel like, and I just like ate my lunch or something, I feel like it definitely is like claustrophobic, and I feel like a little panicky. But I just breathe and I'm just like, this is good for me, and this is just what's gonna help me really tighten and train my abdomen. I don't wear it to work out anymore just because like you can, and I feel like it does work when you are doing cardio and like jogging or something, and you can get a little bit more warmthness to that area and sweat it out a little bit more. But I also don't want to stretch it out too much, because that's just gonna work the same as a waist trainer. Like, you're using it as like a gym belt, and there's other products for that. So in the future I do want to get like a workout belt. And I've been working on my abs so much, and I know I have beautiful abs underneath my belly fat, so I really want to reveal them and get to that level, because I want to feel so accomplished for all the work that I'm putting in the gym.